Banger, are we live?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Osweiler's Texans. With that, let's get on out to Houston. We're standing by as our commentary team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
After the interception, here's Osweiler. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Second down following the incompletion.
Watch it now. Here we go. 3-19. Over.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Brandon, if I told you in preseason that DeAndre Hopkins would have less than 1,000 receiving yards, would you have looked at me funny?
I would have. He's coming off a 1,500-yard season, and he's gotten better each and every year through the first 3.
And they have weapons around him now. Will Fuller can stretch the field. Braxton Miller, when they get him back healthy, he can fly as well. They got Lamar Miller as a running back in free agency. They've got people who can stretch things open and get the ball to DeAndre Hopkins in open field. But he had a connection that wasn't very good with his quarterbacks this season.
And by the way, Charles, touchdown production dropped big time, too. 11 last season, 4 this year. And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
Detroit!
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Michael Bennett's one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You've got a problem.
Set! Green! No, check! Patriot!
On 3rd down, Osweiler. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Oh, that's a fucking fumble, my nigga.
What the punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
He done ran that formation about 3 times already.
Will they make up for it? No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
One of the greatest.
On 2nd down, Rawls. And some room to work. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose.
Man, that's some hope. Bro, I don't even want to play after that, bro.
Thomas Rawls, 65
I don't even want to play after that, bro.
The Seahawks have
It
taken
ain't, this game ain't even exciting no more after that, bro. I did everything right.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0
When I called
lead.
up, but when I called out, I knew I was about to strip that motherfucker. That shit ran down.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
But I had 2 dudes trailing, bro. Come on, man. For a while, bro.
The end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. From the gun, it's Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken near the 13. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something out there. There got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
To throw is Osweiler. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback as easy targets.
We got Sammy Watkins in this motherfucker for real?
Entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open.
Hold on.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
I'm like, hold on. How let my nigga say Watt real quick, yeah?
In motion is Strong.
Now Eddie Lacy be in my other party.
Again, Osweiler. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
One of my homies friends with him and shit.
Tackled at the 12.
Nigga be chopping it up and everything. He be playing and everything.
Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football.
Niggas thought I was bullshitting. I said, Eddie Lacy in this party, man.
Almost always someone there, able to concentrate, catch it.
That ain't the real Sammy, though.
Extra at the end with a short run.
That's that Obama Sammy.
To throw again is Osweiler. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Got him.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
No, I ain't white, bro. I ain't white. I got him, though, when he got me with that Sammy Watkins shit, though.
Osweiler will throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's Procise. And he's going to lose yardage and be back up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
He was looking for Thomas Rawls there, and it's third down. And on your screen, the defensive starters for the Houston Texans. One thing's for sure. Throughout the season, but really in the playoffs, Clowney and Merciless, boy, did they come on. You get J.J. Watt back next year, a good defense becomes even better.
You're exactly right about that. This was a defense that did not get the credit it deserved all year long. Finished the season #1 in total defense in the NFL. And as you mentioned, that's without J.J. Watt. Just think, when they get him back and put everyone else to use again, look out, Houston Texans will be stout again on the defensive side of the ball.
In the slot on the right is Graham.
Yeah.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Surveying the field.
No good. Let's go.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too clear.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying,
that's caught at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 78 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
7-3.
That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence.
He's got a man complete. A big hook up there. Osweiler to Hopkins. 46 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. He's going to try and go deep again. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. 10 yards to go on third.
Tremendous field position there, and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the